friends, and welcome back to The Witcher 3, the Blood and Wine DLC. In yesterday's video, we started the DLC. Apparently there's a series of murders happening by some mysterious beast. People are losing their vineyards, everyone's all upset, obviously. So I'm very excited to see what happens next, obviously. So we had this very awkward cut mid-conversation trying to get more information about the beast. And the last thing that somebody said, I could not tell you who it was because I don't remember anybody's name right now. So the last thing they said, it's true what they say, Gods sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths. So I'm going to say, folk are saying the beast is divine punishment, ?
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher Codswell.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
So what else do people say about the beast?
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaint are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
So I guess I'll go examine the body?
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the Hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
It'll be very interesting to see this guy dressed up as a hare. So, toll collector.
I'd rather have that chowder.
Well composed pate, I must admit.
Gottfired and the Chessboard Knight. The last day of the tourney had come, and it was now clear Gottfired would tilt against the mysterious Chessboard Knight in the joust. Gottfired was the ducal champion at the time, so all were counting on his victory. No one knew a thing about the Chessboard Knight except that he had come from the south in dark armor and had a shield bearing 64 black and white squares. When the herald trumpeted the signal, the knights charged at each other. Gottfried's lance shattered against the Chessboard Knight's shield, and the mysterious knight swayed in his saddle. No mere mortal could have survived such a blow, yet the Chessboard Knight did not fall from his horse, but instead struck a blow of his own on the next pass, knocking Gottfried to the ground. The victor approached his defeated foe, stuck out his hand, and helped him stand. Before the herald could announce his victory, he took off his helm, and all beheld the eyes of coal and face of burnt cinders. I have come from a time long past to remind you of humility, which is a long forgotten virtue. My name was consumed by dragonfire when I perished victim of my own pride. After saying these words, the Chessboard Knight rode off. No one stopped him, yet they repeat his warning to this day. Interesting.
The cook has worked wonders as always.
I shall be off once I finish my pate.
Okay. Madam?
What a poor little woman.
Sir?
Yes.
Anyone else of a unique name? How about the innkeeper? Oh, there's a loot. There's loot. Crayfish chowder recipe.
With a fish hook like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
Deshell the crayfish, then remove heads, pincers, and tails. Grind these in mortar in a saucepan. Fry onion and garlic with a sprig of thyme and butter until transparent. Add the crayfish flesh and fry. Pour in a good vintage muscadet and then add bouillon. Blend the contents of the saucepan thoroughly, transfer to a stew pot and add dill and simmer. Once done, thicken the soup with a half-quart cream and a tablespoon of butter. Add wild herbs to taste and don't spare the dill. Even a whole bunch will not be too much. Okay.
You're as twisted as a flagon of vinegar.
Thank you.
She's a doze ass.
Hello, innkeep.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Could replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? Your Nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
Oh, Gwent. Well, have you heard any rumors?
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a Nordling who would replace crayfish with pike.
Asked a serious question.
And a tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
Well, show me what you got first.
Show me what you got in stock.
Well, nothing exciting there. Let's hold off on doing Gwent.
Thanks. So long.
Oh, dear
It's not
fellow,
yellow.
With a fish sock like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
Kind of. He does. Hare pate recipe.
Terribly barbaric land.
Free the hair of its skin and massage its flesh with your blade till but small bits remain. Slice up the back of a fattened pig along with a handful of carrots and perhaps a parsnip and an onion. Throw the lot into a well-seasoned cast iron pot along with some diced bullets. Add bread to the broth until it's so thick your spoon stands. Then give it a best stir you can. Stir a half dozen eggs into the slop. Anything they refer to as slop, I don't really want to eat. I'm just putting it out there. And mix it thoroughly, along with some ginger, salt, and marjoram. Rub some fat back on a pan till it's nice and greasy, then pour the mixture in the pan and put it in a hot oven for the time it takes to recite 2 litanies to St. Clement. By then, the pate will be golden brown and well baked. I have never had pate. It's like some version of liver, and I've never found that super exciting to eat.
With a fish sock like
Or
that,
super
you must have
interesting to eat. I don't know, it's just kind of not so nice. Wow. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, madam. But wow, look at the castle in the distance. And this view. It's like pretty picture. You know? Gnomish something. I gotta not loot so fast. And the music, oh, love so far. There's a notice board. We'll go there in a second. But there was. There was
They say her grace is called in from the temple.
a barn. Nothing interesting here. Can I go through the door? I can.
All right.
Ooh.
For a witcher.
Can't go down there. Darn. What's up here? Can I go in here? Can't go in there either. Well, that. Or there. Geralt and stairs. Yes, there's got to be like a door to the basement of the inn where they can store like fruits and vegetables and they get deliveries here. I wonder if people even arrive by here. It's not very tidy, so I'd imagine not. But gosh dang, it's beautiful. Yep, totally want to live here. Unless probably filled with like horrible people though or something awful. I mean, look at this. There's a beach. Ugh, that view. So gorgeous. Sorry. The Cockatrice Inn. There you go. I read the wanted thing already. Well, let's go to the notice board and pick up some more quests, hopefully. So, first thing, dear customers, the valued guests of the Cockatrice Inn are kindly advised to be on their guard when approaching our inn, and even more so when leaving it. It is of utmost importance you bypass the Marcescent forest as man-eating monsters lurk therein. We beseech you to heed our warning, for we fear otherwise the loss of so many guests will return our inn's carefully cultivated atmosphere. We wish you sage journeys and kindly invite you to visit us again, Linka, the innkeep's daughter. I don't think the mysterious woman exiting was the innkeep's daughter yesterday. I'm just putting it out there. So, wanted, the White Wolf. The Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for this unusual contract. For more information, he should go to Count Belladil's temporary base camp in Toussaint. Note, we kindly request all other persons not present themselves at said camp under the pretense of being Geralt of Rivia. Count Belladil was not born yesterday and can easily tell who is a witcher and who is faking it. All those journeying to his camp in shabby costumes with wooden swords strapped to their backs can save themselves the trouble and turn back. So note from the Ducal Camerlengo, calling all knights errant and other strongmen. The duchy needs you. Your aid is required. Bounteous rewards are in the offing. More details available at the Ducal Camerlengo's offices on Knights Dormant Square. Announcement from the Office of the Internal Revenue of the Duchy of Toussaint. I already paid my taxes. Like, I say sarcastically because we had that, like, the Taxman Cometh quest in the last DLC. Anyway, the Office of Internal Revenue hereby announces a limited live auction to be held regarding the sale of a piece of developed real estate and accompanying agricultural land located in the Caraboretta Woods region, having been left to the ducal treasury by the late Count Crespi, who departed this world without any heirs, due to the unique nature of the Belgaard estate and its important role in the production of wine. Ooh, bringing great fame to the duchy in all corners of the world. Only subjects of the Duchy of Toussaint shall be allowed to participate in the auction. They're selling a vineyard and Geralt can't buy it? Oh, that stinks. I don't have the money for it anyway, probably. To all knights errant and other such men of arms, be it known far and wide that the services of voluntary keepers of the peace shall be needed. Minor problems are expected to arise during the transfer of the above-mentioned real estate, and said problems for their dissolution could require the application of direct physical force. They're so wordy. Well, we just need guards because people might get rowdy. That's it. They could have just said that, but they have to be very flowery in their words. I love it, but it's kind of funny. All volunteers are asked to report to the field office of the Procurator General of Toussaint near Plegamon's Bridge, that is to say, to the place where the auction shall be held. The Great Beauclair Gwent Tournament. It is Count Monier's supreme delight to announce a Gwent tournament of his organization. Those wishing to take part should register at the Pheasantry. Please note this tournament features a new faction developed by Count Monier himself. And then a contract. Contract for Witchers. Caravan escort. The Beauclair Coopers Guild is seeking an individual or individuals willing to escort a merchant convoy through an area threatened by the Great White Terror. More information can be obtained from Gaston Legaffe at the merchant's camp in the forest to the north of Coronata Vineyard. Mogrim Poulain, Undersecretary for Threats and Risk Management. That's a job. Beauclair Coopers Guild. Yeah, I'm definitely getting...
Clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
I'm definitely getting a French vibe, and I love it. Wine Wars, Belgaard. I mean, look at this bridge. It's so beautiful. Big game hunter. Knight for hire. Can Geralt get a dog? That would be nice. Mutual of Beauclair's Wild Kingdom. Gwent to everything turn. Tournament. I get that reference. Okay, so let's look at our map. We have question marks. Oh, places where you can begin new quests from Blood and Wine are marked with a exclamation point icon. You know, the universal new quest icon. Okay, I only see the notice boards, but okay. Ooh, there's the Beast of Toussaint. I should go and look at the body, but let's get distracted and go do this question mark on the way. but let's look at my quest first. So, for level 46, dang. Dang. Knight for hire. Wow. That's really high. I'm only 38. And I've like done all the quests. So let's save and we'll keep working on the main quest line for a little bit longer. But like I said, we'll detour. And it's so pretty. I want to live here. My allergies would go bonkers with all these flowers, but I'd stuff her through. I'm guessing bandits, perhaps? Oh. What is that?
Not good.
Oh no, Geralt. One more, right? Oh no, 3 more. Oh gosh. Hang on, what's the... Okay, well I got some Thunderbolts. I think that's gonna help. I think that's the right one for poisons. And I put on some... Ooh, maybe that won't help. Oh gosh, no, that's not gonna help. Oh, Geralt, I am so very sorry. Let's try that again. All right, well, here we are, ready to try this again. I think I got out the right potion this time. It wasn't Thunderbolt, it was Golden Oriole for poisons. Oh. And, oh gosh. Alright, that's one of them down. Ah. Oh. What? I don't know what's going on in my game, but it's not happy with me, but it's fine. No! Don't move! Alright, that's 2 down. That was it? There was just 2? I thought there was like 4. It's fine. Ooh, look, I leveled. Yay! Greater green mutagen. Ooh, that's nice. And then I remember these guys from Witcher 1. Oh, look, poor dude. Letter to father, blue armor die. Dearest father, it's done. I've been knighted. Your efforts have not gone in vain. I've fulfilled our shared dream. Can you believe it? Your only son, a knight. Thank you for all those years of hard work and sacrifice. I know you refused yourself much to be able to afford to buy me a horse and armor. I know you worked very hard to allow me to live in Beauclair. That is why I dedicated my first quest to you, father. I shall exterminate some parasites prowling our main roads, slaying a dragon. It is not, but I am excited all the same. Your loving son, Michael Saber Cusso. Oh gosh, that's so sad. And then we have, I think these are all of the wanted poster stuff, or the notice board stuff. The list us. Okay, that's good. That's so sad. Poor guy. But let's read the Bestiary entry, because I did look at it real quick the first time I died to see what I needed to put on oil-wise, and it's under cursed ones. So cursed oil, Ard. And Igni. Igni makes sense, it's a plant. So it looks like a flower to me, a hideous, disgusting flower. Blasco Tenerbay's last words. Archespores look like gigantic, aesthetically unpleasing flowers with some of the traits of exceptionally cruel and bloodthirsty sundews. They are, however, far more dangerous than even the most colossal sundew. Their peculiar appearance makes them practically impossible to discern amidst other plants. By the time one draws close enough to realize what they are, it is often too late to flee. According to popular belief, Archespores are cursed plants grown in soil fertilized by the blood of the dying. They are most often found in places which in the past saw pogroms, bloody rituals, or cruel murders. You know, so if people just stop being jerks to each other, beasts won't happen. I'm getting that a lot, you know, like people stop dying horrible deaths, people stop doing horrible things to each other. Maybe things like Archespores won't be able to just spawn out of the earth. Just say, not all of the beasties would go away, but it seems like a lot of them would. So anyway, 4 types of Archespores have been cataloged to date, differing from one another in terms of coloring. Brown, the least dangerous, green and purple, the most dangerous. The final variant, said to have been cultivated by mages from Van Ard, is the yellow Archespore, whose strength is similar to that of its green-colored cousin. Oh my. Anything else of interest over here, or was that kind of it? There's this little village. This is like the big, is this the castle area right here? It seemed farther away. But either way, it doesn't matter. We're going back onto the main quest. Maybe. I feel compelled to pick flowers. I might need them. Could happen, right? Let's save after all of that. Oh, it's so pretty here. I mean, yeah, that castle will do, right?
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry.
Oh, okay. Look, a vineyard! Yay! Horses fleeing without a rider. Corvo Bianco vineyard.
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
What kind of monster killed the guards? Okay.
Killed with a single blow.
Well, it doesn't look like I can do anything to save them because they're already dead.
Woman from the inn was wearing this coat.
Yeah. Thought she was the innkeeper's daughter, huh?
Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara, though, or a Fletter. Bruxa, gotta be.
Okay, so Bruxa Bestiary entry. I thought we fought these. Maybe it was Witcher 2 I fought these last? Bruxa. Oh, yeah. If you must travel through the woods, steer clear of any places where you can hear several different kinds of birds all at once. That sound means you're entering a Bruxa's territory and can kiss your life farewell. Anonymous piece of advice. Fortunately for all of us, Bruxa are rare creatures. Most lived Most live far from population centers, for they care greatly for their own safety and make their lairs in places where they cannot be taken by surprise. Those who decide to live near men avoid crowds and emerge from their shelters only at night. When they do, one could almost mistake them for delayed travelers hurrying towards their night's lodging. Yet subtle details give them away. Their close ties to birds, their piercing voices, and the breathtaking speed of their movements. Bruxa are far swifter and stronger than men, but their greatest asset is their ability to turn invisible. Bruxa dart about with uncanny speed, and with their power of invisibility, they can easily confuse opponents and attack unexpectedly or from behind. Thus, when fighting these vampires, the Moon Dust Bomb is a great aid. While it cannot eliminate the vampire's invisibility altogether, it can make it easier to track its motions. A generous smearing of vampire's oil is also effective. Bruxa use their sharp claws to attack and can easily break through an opponent's guard by buffeting him with a hail of blows from all directions. They will try to bite their prey and drink its blood once it is weakened, so every witcher who expects to encounter such a monster should swallow a black blood potion beforehand. Bruxa are also known for their sonic attacks, which knocks down and stuns their prey. So, Moon Dust Bomb, Vampire Oil, Black Blood Potion, and Yrden. Well, let me get all of that ready. Inventory. Let's do this faster. What are these shoes? So, Vampire Oil, Moon Dust Bomb, is that already equipped? It is already equipped. And then Black Blood Potion. Put that there.
Black blood and moon dust could be lifesavers.
Yup. Well, let's attempt to do this and
In the cellar, gotta be.
explore the rest of the vineyard later.
Claw wounds from 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand.
Oh,
Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. River Muck carried the body in his cart.
well, it couldn't have been the woman. Like, the body could not be the woman from the inn because
Footprints. Small bare feet lead deeper into the cellar.
Maybe it's another Bruxa who she came for.
Fell down the stairs, broke his neck.
Oh. The game saves for me. It's always concerning.
Hurled against the wall with great force.
No, that's not creepy at all.
Used this to batter down the grate. Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
Ew.
You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
Let's get my bombs on. What the heck? What the heck? Alright, I'm hitting her finally. Gotta not stand in that. Nope, rolled right into it that time, didn't I? Oh.
Black blood should look back.
I did have it on, but apparently it wore off. Oh, come on, she's almost dead.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Bestiary entry, the Bruxa of Corvo... something. Let's look at that. Under vampires again, right? The Bruxa of Corvo Bianco. The Bruxa Geralt encountered and killed in self-defense at Corvo Bianco differed from other creatures of the sort. Firstly, it was more intelligent, capable even of articulating words in human language without much difficulty. Yeah, I was a little surprised at that based off of what they said here, where they have like high screeching voices or something. What's more, this Bruxa was tied to the beast, the mysterious murderer prowling Beauclair at the time. I think I was very poorly trying to say that obviously she wasn't the one who was murdered because she's alive. But I was wondering if she was a friend, companion of sorts to the beast, and that's why she's coming looking, or maybe an enemy of the beast either. Ooh. Fighting it presented Geralt with quite the challenge. It was doable. It wasn't obnoxiously annoying. It was just a matter of using all of my tools properly, which I'm still not very good at. And I'm also not good at parrying, dodging, counterattacking. It's not my strength. I'm aware. I'm fully aware. You guys give me great tips and I hear you. I'm I'm just dumb that way, I guess. Like other Bruxa, this one possessed strength and speed far above that of any human, could turn invisible, and could attack using a sonic wave. As is typical for all vampires, it sought to suck its victims' blood. This meant the usual defense against those creatures, the black blood potion, was an effective weapon against it. It would have been if I had kept myself constantly dosed with it. So yeah, that's my bad. As were the moon dust bombs, which I did use, and naturally the Witcher's trusty silver blade, which I used as well. Let's loot her. Greater blue mutagen. I've made some of these greater mutagens, and I have equipped them, but yeah. That's all. That's the end of that statement. Anything else? Okay, let's investigate the body.
Stinks.
Yeah.
Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
Let's examine the head.
Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
Okay. Examine the chest.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this.
So examine the severed hand.
Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though.
Ew.
Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time.
Ew.
Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
You're just gonna stick it in your pocket? The creepy, still moving hand? Unusual severed hand? Ew.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces?
Yeah.
Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Yeah, all of the above. It's a creepy severed hand that keeps moving after death. Like, how is that not beyond? Ugh. All right, let's look around the. So this was the vineyard that was being, or the estates with the vineyard that was being auctioned off because he couldn't pay his debts or something like that. Something, and it was like, oh my God, how horrible is that? That should never happen. And am I remembering that conversation right? I feel like I'm not, but it's fine. Nice wine cellar though, you guys. And oh, it's so pretty. You know, except for the murdered guards and whatnot. Got a little creek. It's so peaceful, except for the murdered guards and Bruxa in the basement. What's up here? Oh, am I just wandering away? Yeah, I'm wandering closer to the castle area. Sorry. I'm always apologizing for killing Geralt. You know, it's not my fault you're so klutzy with stairs. Stairs to nowhere. Yeah, you know, I could live here. It'll do. If you take care of, get rid of the dead guards and whatnot. Oh, I can loot them now, it seems. Well, some of them anyway. Wasn't there another guy to loot? Yes. And then there's this little couple buildings over here. Oh, no, over here. It's really pretty, right? Oh, it's all locked. Oh, this one's not. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look. How cute. Right? Oh. That one's locked. Okay, so let me take a look at my quest log. So I need to go find Palmerin and ask him to take you to the Duchess. I suppose I should probably do that next. Because after that, I'm sure I'll have a break. I'll have more information about the beast and what's going on, and then I'll have a break to go and explore things. And oh, there's another notice board. Well, let's make our way to Palmerin. I'll follow the little white dots. I could hop on Roach, but I like taking my time and walking. Plus, with Roach, I'm just going to fall down all these mountainous pathways. Wow. You hear that? Okay, hang on. Let's save. It's the tournament. I may or may not have been to several Renaissance fairs where they do the, you know, their imitation of the tournaments, which is always fun. Oh wow, this is so cool. Well, poofed yourself. At least you didn't spit on me, right?
My tools!
Yes.
Was that truly necessary?
Good. I am spy of force. Where have your journeys taken you last, brother?
Hail, Percy. You must know I've embarked on a quest of true wonder. A horde of challenges awaits.
This sounds compelling. Would you betray the nature of the quest in question?
Stuck in his
Upon Lac Selavis waters floats an isle. There you will learn all. I must ride where destiny calls. Godspeed till next we meet.
Lac Selavis. Might be worth looking into.
There can be only one. Is this like a Highlander reference, right? And Percival, Percy, is that like a Knights of the Round Table stuff? And I don't like it when they have conversations going on at the same time because it's distracting. I get to watch it again when I edit, but like it's very distracting. I'm gonna stop here for today. I'm afraid of going any farther and then having to have an awkward cut, and I hate doing those. It's awkward. So we'll pause here, and then tomorrow we'll go to the tourney. Maybe. I'm so excited. I love this DLC already. It's only day 2. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Witcher 3 video.
Sleep.